Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to find out the difference between Germans and Austrians. Is there any? The only difference I know is that Germans say to a plastic bag Tüte and Austrians say Sackerl. Die meinen Sackerl für dein Kackerl. So let's see what's the difference, huh?
Christoph, thank you so much for being here. I told you backstage I am a huge fan of yours. And your performance in Inglourious Bastards, I think, has ruined my marriage. Because every time that movie comes on, I can't stop watching it. And I'm always watching you. I loved your performance.
And it's coming on every day.
Blue, blue. What's that?
Blue, blue.
Blue, blue? You interrupted me for blue, blue? No one gets away with that but you, Christoph Waltz. Quiet. Blue, blue. Thank you for being here, though.
Is that an
very
insider
excited.
joke?
You know what I love about love me. Slip there. I can't speak tonight because of the go. You are such an amazing actor. You're so intense in that movie. You can be so in Inglourious Bastards. You're so charming, and then suddenly this dead-eyed stare that you can give that I find so chilling that you're giving me right now. Yeah, you're so good at that.
That's his resting bitch face.
You're from Austria, is that
That's
correct?
Right, that's right.
And there are, like many Americans, unfortunately, I don't know enough about the rest of the world, and I'm familiar with Germany, but I don't know the difference, say, in the culture between, say, Austrians and
He didn't know Austria exists before.
Germans. Can you enlighten us?
Oh, the difference between Austrians and Germans is like the difference between a battleship and a waltz.
A battleship and a waltz?
That's about the difference between...
Really?
Yeah.
So there's really not a lot of similarities, is what you're saying. How are the Austrians different? I mean, I know there's the Germans, there's the cliche, which is they have no sense of humor.
That's not a cliche.
It's just 100% true.
Well, it's sort of, you know...
All cliches have a true story.
Germans, I hope I'm not hurting anybody's feelings.
No,
But Germans...
It does go out on television.
Yeah.
The Germans might hear about this.
Yeah, 8 million people
They
watch.
won't hear about this. Please speak freely. It's just
Thank you.
It's just us and a fake moon. Please speak.
Thank you. I think Germans always go for a head-on collision.
Oh yeah.
It rarely has sort of grace and melody and rhythm. It's just the...
I think he's been to
There's
many
no irony,
Berlin
there's no sense
clubs.
of they just say exactly what they mean.
Exactly. Everything else is dubious and
Right.
slimy and...
They're suspicious of
He's been definitely to Kit Kat. It's very slimy there.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm highly dubious and slimy, so...
Yeah. I love it when a guest just comes out and says that. But you Austrians then have a sense of humor.
Well, Austrians tend to make their lives easier. So first of all, they are very polite, and second, they don't mean it. So... And it's just, you know, a mode of communication and exchange, and
Yes.
in between you have a sip. So, you know, what can go wrong?
Very nice. Well, I'm Irish, I understand.
Exactly. Well,
we're the same way. We are very nice, but we don't mean it.
No, absolutely. But
Guys, you're nice and you don't mean
you
it.
know,
Is that a better way of
Ireland
living?
has 9
I don't think so.
Literature Nobel Prize winners. 9.
Yeah.
I mean, that says something for communication in a culture.
Yes.
And the difference between, in all seriousness, if that's appropriate at all.
No, we'll cut this part out.
The difference between Austrians and Germans is very much like English and Irish.
Right.
Very much.
Right. There's more of the sense of the silly and the absurd, probably.
Yeah.
I don't believe anything he said. I have been many times to Austria and nobody there was funnier than people in Germany. But people there seemed more polite. And I had the feeling that they actually meant it. So I'm a bit disappointed now. But the good thing about being German or being in Germany is you know if someone doesn't like you. They will tell you and they will not talk to you and they will let you know. There's no fake friendships here in Germany. No happy small talk, yeah? People are direct. And if they hate you, they will tell you, okay? So, what do you think is better? Fake friendliness or directness? Let me know. See you guys tomorrow.